Gamer, back with another video. Um, so this is going to be my second game review of another game I like. Um, I did review the first one of this, and I really like the first one, but I will say this: I love the second one a lot more. The camera effect, like angles and stuff, take a little bit of time to get used to and control, honestly. But other than that, I feel like the game is more polished. I feel like the game is more, more fun. The first one is really fun too. I play it all the time, but I do find myself playing this one even more. And it's a really good game, honestly. And but yeah, this is Waifu Impact 2. And they've added a lot of stuff into this. Like the girls will do like cute dances. They use like actual guns in this one. And it's not just like water guns and stuff like that. And but yeah, it's not like a continuation or anything. Like, because there's not really like a actual story or anything. It's just, you go around, you level up, and, whatnot, some like, and when you get like, really far into the game, like, leveled up and stuff, it does, kind of take a while to, level up and stuff. And, dang it. It takes a little while to level up, like, especially when you've got like to the 3 heart mark. It can be hard to do, but the characters on here I do like a lot better than the first one. Like you got like these islands you go on and stuff like that. Like percentage of like what you've done on the island, and you got to get like a certain percentage to get to the next island, and you got to like get to a certain percentage to unlock a character that's like locked in place, and you got to use these like boards to kind of free them and stuff. And it's just it's honestly a pretty cool concept. I mean, like I said, this one's a low budget game too. It's obviously the second one. But like I said, no continuation of anything. It's just it's its own game, honestly. And you don't have as many characters as you do like you do, but you got like Stella, you got like Ushio, you got Mochi, Kira, and then Halloweeny, which is my favorite. And I actually did a stream of unlocking Halloweeny. She can be difficult to unlock, and if you haven't seen that stream, go and watch that stream. Because if you play the game and you kind of wonder how to unlock her, then go and do it. I mean, of course, you'll have to go and get the orbs yourself, and but yeah, see, in this one, it's not just girls. You can find like slimes. There's a lot of slimes in this one, and you can also like run like a lot more better. You can even dash like that. So it's like, you can get to point A to point B to point C like a lot better, and you can upgrade like your stuff. Like when you get more hearts, you keep leveling up, you get upgrades like your weapon, your character, and it gives you an automatic upgrade. It's not like you get to choose, but like whatever upgrades is in the game, it'll reward you all the upgrades once you've reached 5 stars. And like a perfectly good spot, honestly, to grind on this game is kind of like some of these slimes over here. Like like for the lower levels, just go around this whole iceberg. I mean, this ice lake here, and just start shooting the slimes. Like just start shooting the slimes, and you'll see your level go up pretty quickly. Especially, I'll tell you another thing. Like, if you can go all the way around here, because the slimes, once they've spotted you, they will follow you unless you go into water. So you can go like all the way around this, and get all these slimes on you to just get a whole whopping amount of XP once you start defeating them. But you kind of got to watch out with that too. You got to be really careful because if they start hitting you, you'll lose health, obviously. And but this one, honestly, and they've got like special moves, like ults. Unlike the first one, there's like ultimates, and then there's like a special move as well. That's not an ultimate, but kind of like an ultimate. Just not you kind of like a JRPG kind of thing, like ultimate, like it's like an attack, but just not an ultimate. So they got like an ultimate, and then they got like another attack, and then they got like a basic attack like that. Each girl has like a different gun that does different things, like Halloweenies, like spreads. So it's like she can really take out the enemies. If especially like if you do the method I was just talking about earlier, is when you go all the way around this. Like actually, to be honest with you, I'll kind of show you this. To be honest, and I'll get like all these slimes to follow me. And then I'll tell you what. Let's get these slimes, honestly, and then I'll talk again. Let's get them going. And I'll tell you another thing. These slimes are a lot quicker than you think, and the yellow ones, honestly, are the fastest. There's also another game like that's not the same people. Kawaii Slime. I plan on doing a review of that too. Because that's a pretty good game too. I mean, it can be very difficult, honestly. Especially when you start getting up like to the higher levels and stuff like that. But overall, they're really fun, honestly. Like, and see how like I got all these like freaking slimes behind me. Yeah, you can just go all the way around here, and this is like the second area, so it's like you'll only have like 2 characters when you're here if you've unlocked the second character here. But it's a good way to grind for like XP. Yeah, I mean, watch this. I'll take them. I'll take them out. And then, like, see the bar that's at the bottom, that's like your XP. Like, see, I've already, I just got hit, your health. And another thing, too, is like your health, it's not like the first game. Like, your health will go up automatically, as long as you don't take any more damage. And I thought that was a pretty cool, like, thing to implement into part 2 because, that was kind of a problem, in part 1 was like, the only way to heal was you had to go and go into that thing I showed y'all into the first video, that beam of light, because like that's the only way you can heal. You can't heal no other way, and the thing is, like in the arena like thing, you can't heal at all. So it's like, you got to know what the heck you're doing, or you're going to probably, die quite a few times. But, I mean, it's overall a good game, honestly. I really like the first one, but I really like the second one a lot more. So, it doesn't, it doesn't get really much recognition. A lot of these kind of anime games don't. A lot of anime games don't really get a lot of recognition, but, yeah, it's a pretty good game, and a lot of these slimes around here, you'll see it's like level 1, level 2, and there's also like the big slimes, like the king slimes, they got like a buttload of health, so, and then they can summon the little slimes a little bit, so it's like, it's kind of like a boss fight, but kind of not a boss fight, if that makes sense. The big slimes will move around like the other slimes are that you can see in the video. And there's also some other enemies, that you can beat. forget what they were, honestly, what they were actually called. But for the most part, you do fight against slimes. You can fight against like the girls, like in the first one again with the water guns. That is in the game too. Um, but yeah, it's really fun game. So if you haven't checked it out, you're like you're a weeb like me and into stuff like this, then yeah, by all means do it. I mean, and I'll tell you another thing, it does have some jiggle physics. As you can tell, great stuff. Um, but yeah, that I guess that kind of concludes this. I'll give this game about a 8 out of 10, honestly. Um, it's a lot better than a lot of the crap they make over here. But yeah, so that concludes kind of like my review, I guess, of both of these games. Um, so yeah, God bless you, and I will see you in the next one.